Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Love Loud's Question of the Month video. I am Unique Love. Yeah, this is the episode, this is our Question of the Month. TV.
I feel like she did that because she thought she was introducing
the podcast. I'm just used to
it. She misses so much.
I do.
That she introduced the question of the month as Truth Carpet. It's all right. It's all right. I am Simone Loud. He's second half of Love Loud LLC.
Yes, welcome to our YouTube channel.
So excited. The year is quickly coming to a close.
Yes, we are on chapter 11.
Yes.
Wait, not episode, chapter 11 November.
Yes. Of this book called 2022.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So while we reflect on how the year is coming to a close, what you can do is like, comment,
and subscribe
right down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you
ding,
never
ding,
miss
ding,
out on any of our content. Okay, so while y'all do that, we'll be right here,
just sitting and waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you like, comment, and subscribe, we are going to share our response to our question of the month, which is a sentence that you have to fill in the blank. Mm-hmm. So, Thanksgiving is not the same without
my family.
Ooh.
Thanksgiving is not the same without my family. And I say that because there's been many Thanksgivings where I've been away from home, been homesick, and it's just like Thanksgiving is just not the same. Whether it's like a Friendsgiving and you're having it with friends, or you have, family, not as close family, but I spent Thanksgiving with other members of my family in other states. Yeah. But it's just like, it just doesn't have that same vibe. It's like the house you grew up in, brothers, sisters, or whatever cousin, whoever came over, like, to have that, like, Thanksgiving family meal. I'd be like, dang, I wish I could go home. But if tickets weren't so expensive,
okay,
that's to the airlines. If tickets were so expensive, I'd be able to go. I feel like at this point, I thought I would be used to not being able to go home for Thanksgiving, because it's something that I know is a possibility that I'm most likely not gonna be able to go. Even though I talk to my family often, FaceTime, text every day, talk on the phone. It's just still that time of the year where I'm used to, like, I grew up with being around family, spend some time at grandma's house, or just other family. It's just like, I miss it.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to cooking, home cooking. Things just ain't the same. Like, I had mac and cheese over here, but I want that mac and cheese from home, Just that's that entire vibe. And then, like, usually after the day of Thanksgiving, we put the Christmas tree up. So, like, that's also that's one of the activities that we did as a family on Thanksgiving. It's part of the tradition. And now, like, I'm at a point where I have to start my own family and create my own traditions. Yeah.
I feel the same way. I've been to Thanksgiving with friends, and I've been to, meaning a friend's family. I've never had a friend's giving or anything like that. And then I've been to another side, of my family's house. Mm-hmm. So I'm used to my mom, my aunt, their kids, and then, people that lived in the same town or nearby. It's always been the same for us. So just the same thing, going to different people's houses and seeing their traditions. It's cool, but one year I found myself in a room crying when I visited another family's house because it was I don't feel like this is Thanksgiving. And the food too, regarding that, I grew up eating certain things and not eating certain things. So when I found myself at these other Thanksgivings, there was so much that I couldn't eat because it had pork as the meat and then pork infused in the greens and just a lot of stuff. So it's I guess I'll just have the beans. I couldn't eat a lot of the things that they had. But at home, we all eat the same thing, so I'm reaching for everything. But I'll add to that, Thanksgiving is not the same without the games.
Yes.
When I grew up, our tradition was you start off eating or whatever, and then once the fun cousins, the older cousins and everything like that too, get there, we pulling out taboo, we're pulling out categories, we're watching, we didn't watch football, we watched like the movies that they would show on TV. I remember watching Save the Last Dance at one Thanksgiving, like just different Black movies that they would play. So we'll sit together and watch that and play games, and it was just so much fun. And then we'll divide. The grown-ups will be doing their thing and talking, and the kids will be playing and writing up our Christmas list because that's coming up next. So that was always fun. But now I'll say it's different because as you grow, like you said, you start your own tradition, start your own family, and that's happening in my family with those people that I'm used to being there. So some of them live in Florida, some of them live in DC, some are in Atlanta. Like we're all spread out, and it's not easy, like you said, for people to fly back. And now they have families, so that's a lot more money. They're not caring for themselves; they're caring for them and their kids to fly back up here.
Who house we going to this year? Like planning like way in advance. Oh, let's all go down to XYZ's house.
Right, and then with that part too is like, I'm still single. I'm not married, so I don't have like, I just go to the same people opposed to my brother and like certain people that's in a family. They got their wives, and then they got this family part. So who's hosting? We went to your family last year, so we got to come to this family. I'm like, but I am family. Like, where am I going?
How are you not going to come here to see me?
Right, like where am I going? Like, can I go with you? But then it's still not the same. So it's kind of like, it's weird, to be honest, as an adult. I am excited, like one day when I get married and I have my own family, to be able to host and stuff, but it just don't feel the same as it did when I was a kid.
Same, right? It's all about building those traditions.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to do the same and build my own with my own family, because it's just like Thanksgiving, like I said, it's not the same without family. Even though I'm still gonna talk to them, like even this year for Thanksgiving, I was thinking like, do I want to cook for Thanksgiving? Should I just find a spot that's serving a meal for Thanksgiving? Because like I'm here, my family's not here, so it's just a matter of like, I could spend the money that I would on cooking and just spend it on going out, right? Or
going out here
just
somewhere.
going out here for Thanksgiving and going to a restaurant to get something to eat. I'm like, do I want to like weigh the options? Let me just go ahead. I'll pay somebody else to feed me. I don't even feel like cooking.
It's a lot of effort.
Yeah, but it's a different experience too. It's like, it's not like I'm going to be cooking for a bunch of people. It'd be a very, very small Thanksgiving meal. It'd be like,
it feels like a regular day. That's what I feel.
Exactly. Yeah. So being bougie on Thanksgiving and having somebody serve me my
the cocktail.
Right. Thank you so much.
That's my response. That's your response?
Yeah, that is my response.
Our question of the month
for November
2022.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for commenting, and subscribing.
Yes. Ooh, and another thing, make sure.
I was making sure they comment, and subscribe.
I know, but we also need to make sure, that they don't miss out on our sale that we are having for, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, Thanksgiving, all those things.
And all the holidays. You never know what's going to come up.
Exactly. So make sure you go to the website, www.loveloud.com.
With 2 D's. With 2 D's, you got to say that.
You got to say with 2 D's, because if it's not 2 D's,
it's not us.
It's not us. It's not us. All right, so head to the website, go to the shop. We got the book bundle in there. We got that. Yes. Well, not this yet. Sorry.
Coming soon. Baby.
Coming soon, but there's a lot of good things in there. Get some gifts. Tell us what we're gonna sell. Get the book bundle. Get that to somebody. Poetry books.
I was looking at the bundle. I was like,
hoodies.
It's cold. Take that down, but y'all better get that before I tell someone to take that bundle down, because that's a good price. Okay, I didn't get it for that price.
Use code grateful. Is it grateful? Grateful.
Yes, grateful. Amen.
We'll see y'all next.
See y'all in December. I'm grateful.
Okay,